Welcome to the very first episode of my Crochet With Me series. I decided to start this series because I want to share more in-depth information of the crochet projects that I am doing, and also I kind of want to separate them from my usual vlogs. So I hope you guys would enjoy this series, and maybe you can use them as your background noise while you crochet. Today I'm going to be crocheting from scratch without following any patterns or tutorial. It's going to be a little challenging because this is my first time doing it. All of my previous projects are based on tutorials or patterns that I found online. I think it's time for me to try designing and coming up with my own patterns. So I'm very excited for this project because I recently bought some new yarns. They're so pretty, and I also bought this pink mohair yarn that I also want to try to incorporate into my top today. I still haven't decided what are the colors of the yarns that I'm going to be using, and I also still haven't sketched out the top that I want to make. But I'm very excited for this because I kind of have this rough idea in my mind already. I've been seeing these really cool tops that are asymmetrical or with a lot of cutouts in them, and I really like the look of it. So I found a few pictures on Pinterest that I'm gonna be using as the inspirations of the top that I'm gonna be making today. I'm not sure what the style is called exactly, but I think they could be categorized as subversive basics. Yeah, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm gonna be calling it. I really like this one with the hand warmers. I think it's very cute, and it also acts as a detachable sleeve, so it's not only cute but also very practical. So I think I might add detachable sleeves for my own top. But before I start working on my top, I want to thank Skillshare for working with me on this video. You guys know I love Skillshare. I've been using it for over a year now. But if you haven't heard of them before, Skillshare is an online learning platform with thousands of classes for you to explore. If you're looking to pick up a new skill or new hobby for 2022, Skillshare is a perfect place to start because they have so many classes for you to choose from. Skillshare can help you make 2022 a year of new learning, growth, and connection through creativity. The class that I'm currently taking is called The Ultimate Self-Care Playbook by Jonathan Venice, and I think this is the perfect class to start off the new year with because he shares so many tools and resources for you to learn how to listen to yourself more and to take care of yourself. So I highly recommend you guys to go check it out. They also launch new classes every single week, so I'm sure you'll be able to find something for you on there. And the first 1,000 of people to use my link down below will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Once again, thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. So I did 2 different sketches for the top. My sketch looks really bad, but you know, this is just for me to get the general idea of the top that I want to make. I kind of want both of the straps to look different, and there's gonna be a cutout on the side of the top, and also a detachable long sleeve for one hand. I still can't really decide if I want it to be 2 sleeves or 1 sleeve. So, and this is the second design. For this top, it's gonna have that asymmetrical button detailing that I like, and I gave it a halter straps with short off the shoulder sleeves. I think for this top it's gonna be really versatile because the straps on the shoulder can be worn many different ways. So yeah, I can't decide which one I want to make. I think I like this design a lot more, so I'm gonna go with this instead. Now I just have to pick out the colors and we can start crocheting. These are the colors that I'm gonna be using, and for the main part of the top I'm gonna be using this multi-color yarn, and it's gonna look something like this, but I'm still not sure what colors to use for the sleeve and the straps. I'm using a 6mm hook for this project, and here I'm just doing a slip knot and single crochet for 41 stitches. So I'm starting off from the front piece of the top, and this is the length from my pit to pit. And I use single crochet for the second row. I'm just gonna be using single crochet for the entire top because the thickness of the yarns that I'm using is irregular, so I don't want it to be too complicated. These yarns add so much character to the stitches. I love it. I love how all the sizes are different. So I'm just gonna continue with this until it's able to cover my whole chest. Hello, so it's the next day and I've pinned down where I want the straps to be, and this is the center of the top. So now I'm gonna start working on the cutout, but I just realized that I don't have enough yarn for the entire top as I initially planned. This is how much I have left, and I still need to use it for the bottom of the top. I really wanted to use this yarn to make the full top because I love the color of it, but it's gonna take another 2 weeks for it to be delivered to me because I got this from Taobao, so I might have to turn this top into a backless top instead. As for the straps and the cutout bit, I'm thinking of either using this pink mohair or this. I made 2 small patches just so that I can visualize how it looks with this. I bought this huge roll of mohair, so I'm definitely not gonna be running out of this, and I only have this much white cotton yarn left, so I am leaning towards using this. I think they look pretty nice together. This is actually my first time working with mohair, and it's so much work because of how thin it is, and it's also really fuzzy, so it's harder to see where the loop is. And this is about 10 rows of work, and it's only like 1.5 inches thick, so it's gonna be a lot more time consuming as compared to using this white cotton yarn. Hopefully I'll have enough of this yarn to finish up the front piece of the top. Ugh. So I've marked out where I want the cutout to end, so it's about this big. And I'm not sure whether if you can tell through the screen, but I added some double crochet into my stitches. I just added them randomly without following any pattern, so this is what I ended up with. It kind of looks like ma jiao bu, but
I got a couple of 6.
So I'm done with this front piece of the top. I would make it a little bit longer and sharper here if I have enough yarn, but I don't. I'm still deciding whether if I want to lift this cutout open and add this mohair stitch around it, or if I should just stitch it together to make the slanted line a bit more obvious.
She says, I just don't want to see, but what do you think? I don't know.
I am done with the front piece of the top. So this is what the cutout is gonna look like. I just have to figure out what to do with the back of the top, but I'm gonna leave it for last, and I'm currently working on the sleeve, and I decided to use this pink mohair yarn that I have. I think the pink would go really well with the top, so I'm excited for that. Look how pretty it is. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue to work on this for the rest of my day, and hopefully I can get both sleeves done by the end of this season. Hello, I'm back. I don't know if I said this before, but mohair is so much harder to work with as compared to cotton yarn, and my sleeves are finally done. Ta-da! It's so cute. I'm excited. So I marked out how big I want the hole to be, and now I just have to stitch the sides together, leaving this part, and it's gonna look something like this. It's supposed to be a full sleeve all the way up to here, but I made it a little bit too short, so it only goes up to somewhere above my elbow, and it's also a bit too tight around my elbows, so I prefer to have it like this, kind of like a hand warmers. But now that I'm looking at it, I feel like it's better than having it as a full sleeve, because I can wear this with a lot more of the other tops that I own. And now that the sleeves are done, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the straps now. For the straps, I decided to mix this beige cotton yarn that I have with the pink mohair because I thought it would make it a bit more sturdy. And the color combination came out pretty cute, so I did the same thing for the other side. So this is what we're working with. I'm so excited because the top is slowly coming together.
Kama Sutra, does it suit you? Your velvet dress is slipping off. Would you stay with me? It's coming through you. Never knew how much it means when it's
Hi, checking in. I'm definitely gonna get carpal tunnel. My wrist hurts so bad, but I am on the second row. I'm kind of regretting switching. I feel like this green is a little...
Okay. I am finally done with my top, and this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like a jellyfish. I spent the whole entire night yesterday and this morning to crochet this part. I also ended up not liking the straps that I made at first, so I chopped that off and redid the whole thing. So it's now all in the same color. This is what the back looks like. You're supposed to tie it together. Now is the moment of truth. I'm gonna go ahead and try to style this top and put an outfit together. Let's go! I'm thinking of layering this white tank top underneath my crochet top, and I'm gonna pair it with this beige pants that I thrifted, and then I'm gonna top it off with a brown blazer. Okay, so this is what it looks like without the blazer on. I honestly don't really know how I feel about it yet. My sister is currently playing the drum in her bedroom, so I don't know if you can hear that, but I guess it doesn't really matter because it just adds some nice beats to the background of our video. Honestly, I am not a big fan of how this top looks because I kind of feel like I'm wearing an apron with cleaning gloves. Do you want me to wash the dishes? I'll do it for you. Woo. I feel like the blazer is making this top work. Can you guys tell I'm trying very hard to make this top work because I've spent so much time on this project and I really want to wear it out. Can this be called subversive? I don't know. Is this cool or is this ugly? I just changed my bottom to this fluffy skirt and I think it makes the outfit looks a lot cuter together. I also added this to the side of our top to add a little something to the outfit. So I guess this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making this top. My favorite part of this project is definitely these hand warmers because I can wear them with so many different tops that I already own. I also think that if I have more of this purple yarns, this top would be a lot better, but I think it's not too bad considering it's my first project. So yeah, this top definitely looks better with a skirt. I think this outfit kind of works. I think I like it. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you again in my next one. Bye!